well, try and see if you can. Ravi. Hey,
Press it first, idiot.
Oh, go well, cut quick now. Think, but wait. Hello?
Yeah, reach. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, Rafi, link it in.
Hello?
That's not Jaiga.
He just.
Ja-
Jagger, one boy.
Jaiga, nice Jaiga, boy.
Jagger, one boy. Hey, Jagger. Hey,
Jaiga, Jaiga. Call her up, you know. You're not taking our calls and
He's a real dog, boy. Hello? Hello? Hey.
Ravi.
Gosh, I bacon. Who calling me this hour? Night in front by me. By hello? Good night. Yeah. Whitney. Houston? Whitney and trumpet. No. We have no Karma have no brass man yet. Whitney and trumpet. What are you doing there? Okay. Come in. Come and cook some bread. Come. Very big some bread.
Rafi B and Karma, GBM for the summer. It's drinks in we cooler, we out for the summer. Girls coming over by we, yeah. Keeping it pumping, I stop till the morning.
And welcome back to The Buzz, and it's time for your Buzz Artist of the Week. And we have none other than the king himself, not only of chutney, but I have to say is now involved in soca, which is an amazing blend.
Thank you.
Ravi B,
Ravi B.
the king himself, is here.
Well, also,
Karma.
I'm also the king of bread. I'm a baker.
Are you making bread for me?
Yes, I'm gonna bake bread for you tonight.
Yeah.
I have a bakery right inside, so feel free to. What one? Coconut bake.
Anything.
Whole
I eat
wheat?
any and everything.
Bread, any kind of bread.
Any kind of bread.
Really, Ravi.
So we have to start, have to go way back because I like to dig up, I fast. So we like to go and investigate, or as Trumpet and I will say, investigate, and find out exactly what we need to know about this artist that a lot of people don't know. Now your background from singing, your family has a lot of musical history.
Yes.
And you actually started singing in music.
Yes.
I'm correct, right?
Yeah.
And you are amazing at it.
That was your foundation.
Yeah.
Well, yes. What happened was I came from a band called the Rampasad Indian Art Orchestra, which consisted of my uncle, my father, my brother Arnold, and a couple of members. It was a Bollywood band, film band, like music from the movies and whatnot. And they were branded as the Bollywood band after winning Sad Samilan, which was a competition in 88 and 89, 1988 and 89. And from then on, they were touring all over the world. They won Mastana Bahar as the band for Mastana.
Bahar.
Yes.
Right.
And then, so my room, this is my room here. I study and I eat my little cornflakes and thing. And the next room is the band room. So I hearing all this music and things. I practically grew up into Bollywood music.
Right.
And,
Hearing that every day.
And then I was actually a big fan of Brian Adams.
Okay.
And then when Kumar Sanu came on the scene, I fell in love with his voice. And I started singing his songs. And then, my uncle heard me and my father heard me. And he's like, yo, this man singing good. He's in jeans, blood.
Right.
So when at the age of 13, I started singing. I entered Children of Mastana Bahar. I came third. And from there, I started to perform like one song with the Rampasad and then
Right.
And from there we take it. But Misha was already in the Rampasad. And I used to sing Bollywood music, and I somehow I ended up on some big concerts with Nitin Mukesh, where it had about 10,000 people in Rienzi Complex.
Right.
And that was actually my first gig with the Rampasad.
How that felt?
Being in
I
front
was
of that real frightened.
At what age this was?
This was 13.
Wow.
I was real frightened. I only seen heads going straight back. I was like, Misha, how I sing? I know how to do this thing. How I sing it? And then thank God Misha was on stage, so I was like kind of like, okay,
Yes, you support.
Right, comfort was right. So from there, I took it from there, and then so it's really Bollywood. I started off singing, and then in the year 1999, when I finished my O levels, I started venturing into the technology of the band, where MPC came out, Akai, it had the MPC 40, MPC 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, whatever. And my brother was the brain behind the band, where technology is concerned. To an extent, my uncle was really brilliant too as well with the keyboards and all, but the programming and the sequencing and everything like that. And he got a job, and he didn't have time again, and it was like they just hold me so and throw me, hey, you do that.
No.
And I started to read, and then I started doing programming for the band as well. And then like we always had a love for soca, chutney, and dancehall music. So we were trying to fuse dancehall with Bollywood. And it wasn't really, I could look for the brand of the band.
Well, it wasn't really a band, it was an orchestra.
It was actually an
That is
orchestra.
a different.
Like congas, tumbas, drums, keyboards.
Completely different style.
Wow, it was amazing. So it wasn't a really good brand for the band. And
so you had to find a different outlet.
So we came to a conclusion that we wanted to branch off, because technology was moving as well as the music was changing. And if you had to stay in the industry, you had to go dancehall, you have to start doing soca, dub, everything. And so we decided in 2003 to form Karma. With my brother, my sister, my father, and I. We all came together and it's like, okay, my dad, he was always in full support of what we wanted to do because he believed in us. And, so that is what we did. And we formed Karma with the intention of being the dancehall Bollywood band. And then we went on into chutney because we realized, remember, everybody had to eat our food, right?
Yes.
Right.
So the Bollywood dancehall was working for us with the youths. But at that time, remember, to get bookings into the events was more chutney. And chutney was like a big thing.
It was?
So
Huge.
well, at the time.
It's still huge. I mean, even
huge.
yes, exactly. It was big.
At the time, traditional chutney with the dolak and the dancehall, and those days was Rakesh Shankar and Rasika, Sambudram, and these guys was like
history people.
Ricky Chai had some big songs, and like these were the people we were looking up to.
Right.
Well, we still look up to them, and so we wanted to get into that too because that's where the paper was,
No, but before you even step into the chutney era of things and the band Karma, you did ABE and all these type of studies. Well, how you balanced all of that?
Well, the thing is, when I started after after O levels, yes, I went on to UE and I started to do ABE at SBCS.
Right.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, I'll be honest here, I had to drop out because the schedule was crazy because my mom was really upset. But we had to tour, and it was really taking a toll on me.
Any thoughts about getting back?
I always wanted to finish my management degree, because management is what I like. I always like to be my own boss. And, and that's the situation I'm in right now. It's like Karma is not something easy to manage, and so yes, I would love to finish that one day, man.
I think you should.
And weird enough, when I was in Form 4, I was supposed to sign up for science to be a pilot. I wanted to be a pilot. My dream was to be a pilot, but then like I said, I started this music thing at the age of
he would have fly a plane, and he would have.
You didn't imagine? No. I don't even think it would be an autopilot. When the pilot is going to land the plane, and they go, this is your captain speaking.
And he would have said,
it's Ravi B. And they say,
buckle up.
And the signature comes out, make sure the exits on this side. That would be amazing.
Yes, my dream was to be a pilot, but because of the situation I was in and being the person that controlled the technology, I end up into this, So, but this is what I love, man. And I'm with blood. It's in my blood, so it was easy for me, And I remember how the transition really took place. We were Caribbean Sound Basin, and my brother, we were doing our first album with Duran Prasad, and he had to leave. He had to go to work. His boss was calling, and we just stranded there. And I know there's paid by the time or by the hour.
Right.
So I was forced. I was like, I had to go and just have to do something, and that's how I ended up.
That's how you got thrown into it.
Yeah, that was I was literally thrown into it.
He wrapped him like this.
Yeah, it's like I remember my aunt said, Dan, you need to do something right now. I need to leave my boss currently. So that's how it started up. And ever since then, that is what really started me into it. And we went into chutney. and the chutney started to do well. When I did my first chutney girl start,
Yeah, let's start, man.
I was
just
like,
about that, yo.
I started to see the
Yes,
fame.
watch
I sing this thing nice, the girls call it. I was like, hey, I see me, and synergy and whatnot and everything like that.
So wait, when you say girl start, man, that poster.
Yeah, what is going on with that
What was
thing?
the story with that?
That came afterwards. Let me see. After Girl Start, the following year I did Ramos Malava at Ila.
Right.
And the year for Dolari, that is when we decided we wanted to take okay, time to be serious now. We're going to step up our image.
All right, okay.
And we went by Calvin French and Bali.
But clearly look like a Manny model. I was like,
Yeah.
Because
is that right?
you know, Ravi, when you look at that poster now,
What do you think, honestly?
Look at that.
Yeah, the poster, I won't lie, I have to admit it, look around good, look around good.
I like that.
That's like, I mean, way.
All right, so
Yeah.
after reaching into, we gave the people found out exactly where you first started and your rise to success with not only the chutney music, because the whole world knows about you through chutney,
Right.
you decided to flip it up.
Yes.
And one year you said, you know what, I am not entering chutney soca monarch. And I'm gonna play crazy to yourself, because I know you're talking to self. You said, Rafi, I am going in soca monarch.
Yes.
You belly it up and you said, you know what? I am going to do this.
Definitely.
Entered. Hastily, well, first of all, destroyed it. I was screaming like a mad woman. And when the results came out, you were in
The top 4, I was like, Danny.
So, right. So
I
know
was
people-
expecting like 7 to 8 or something,
Don't worry.
So
But I know people want to know more about that, but we need to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to find out more about Ravi B, the man behind Karma.
But oh.
The Buzz is sponsored by B-Mobile, Imagine Next, Toyota, Let's Go Places, First Citizens Bank, we put you first.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You get more.
Talk for four and you'll get more. 100 free minutes for sure. Just text free and get plenty. 100 more texts for free. Make 2 calls internationally. Get 100 minutes for free. Data is fun. 1 gig, get 1. Be mobile. Everyone gets more. You get more. Be mobile. You can be sure. Be mobile. You get more.
Imagine next.
Be mobile.